Hi traders, welcome to this Blueberry Markets video update with me, John Kibler, head currency analyst. In this video I'm going to talk to you about the US dollar index, as the US dollar is starting to fall a little bit ahead of the FOMC federal funds rate decision. Now, the Federal Reserve are predicted or forecast to hike interest rates by 25 basis points. That's just going to bring the rates up to 5.25%, and there's a lot of question marks over what the Fed's going to do after this meeting. And in the press conference we could see either the Federal Reserve Jerome Powell talk about pausing rates in the future, or whether they're going to continue to hike rates. Now, what we've seen across other central banks, most recently the RBA, was that they paused rates for one meeting and then the next meeting they hiked again because they weren't seeing the inflation rate come down as quickly as they expected, even though it did actually fall. So are the Federal Reserve going to do the same? Although arguably the inflation rate in the US has started to come down a lot quicker than other countries. So it's really interesting concept what's going to potentially happen this evening. But what does that mean in terms of the US dollar index, and where could it potentially go? Well, you can see here I've got the US dollar index in front of me. Price has been trading within this kind of bearish channel, and it's all been surrounded around this 101 level. Now, the 101, real big low that formed back in January here. Price rallied to the upside, came into the 105.75. We've then kind of trended lower since, but every time we've come into this 101 zone, we've rebounded. Now, it's going to be make or break of this zone. This zone is really important, I feel, because we've talked about it on numerous occasions, for one, but two, once a resistance or support level gets tapped quite frequently in a short space of time, it can mean that the support level is no longer a strong support level, for instance. So you can see we had a strong reaction here, but the last couple of reactions have been very short-lived. So buyers really not interested in the US dollar at the moment, which makes me think that the dollar is going to continue to trade lower. Now you can see it came up into the 102 handle. We had a couple of trend line confluences here, which suggested that, you know, the sellers might push prices lower, and I'm expecting the 101 to be tested again tonight. It's going to be interesting just to see what happens in that press conference, because I think that will make or break whether price trades up to the 103 handle in here, or whether it trades lower towards the 99, breaking through this 101. So it's going to be super interesting to see how this plays out. We're also hosting a webinar tomorrow called the Gold Market Mastery. If you're joining me for that webinar tomorrow, we're going to discuss how the effects of the US dollar has affected the price of gold, and we'll see where the gold is priced in tomorrow as well. So make sure you join me for that one. But I'm going to leave it there. Let's see how this press conference and this federal funds rate decision plays out, and I'll see you in the next video. Please like and subscribe to see more Forex trading content, and I'll see you later.